Imagine a land so vast, it spans 11 time zones. Yes, we're talking about Russia. Sprawling across Eastern Europe and Northern Asia, this colossal nation boasts an incredible range of geographical diversity. From the icy, desolate expanses of Siberia, where temperatures can plummet to -50 degrees Celsius, to the sun-drenched beaches of the Black Sea, Russia's landscapes are as varied as they are extreme. Equally remarkable is the cultural diversity that thrives within these contrasting environments, a testament to the nation's rich history. Indeed, Russia is a land of extremes, in more ways than one. Did you know that Russia consumes more vodka than any other country in the world? Vodka is much more than a drink in Russia. It's a cultural icon, a symbol of national identity. It's used in celebrations, toasts, and even as a cooking ingredient. But, like all good things, it's not without its downsides. The love for vodka has led to public health issues, with excessive consumption causing a host of social and health problems. So, while vodka is a revered part of Russian culture, it's also a cause for concern. Have you ever wondered why so many viral videos originate from Russia? Well, it's largely due to a dashcam phenomenon. You see, to combat rampant insurance fraud, many Russian drivers have taken to installing dashcams in their vehicles. These handy little devices continuously record the view through the vehicle's windscreen and provide a first-hand account of events, essentially acting as an impartial witness in case of accidents or disputes. So, next time you see a wild dashcam video, there's a good chance it's from Russia. Russia is facing a demographic crisis. The population has been declining since the dissolution of the USSR. Several factors contribute to this worrying trend, including a high mortality rate, low birth rate, and significant emigration. The echoes of World War II and the harsh realities of life in the Soviet era still linger, impacting the population numbers. The government, recognizing the severity of the situation, has implemented measures to encourage childbirth, offering subsidies and vouchers to families. However, the effectiveness of these policies is yet to be seen. The demographic crisis is one of the biggest challenges facing Russia today. Being a journalist in Russia can be a dangerous profession. The pursuit of truth often leads these brave individuals into the crosshairs of those who would rather keep secrets hidden. It's not uncommon to hear of journalists facing threats, intimidation, and even murder. The chilling reality is that many of these crimes go unpunished, creating a climate of fear and self-censorship. Despite these risks, many journalists in Russia continue to push the boundaries, determined to shed light on the truth. The struggle for press freedom in Russia is a serious issue that continues to this day. Russia has a dark side, and it includes some of the world's most notorious serial killers. The nation's history is stained with the cruel deeds of individuals like Andrei Chikatilo, who haunted the late Soviet period, and Alexander Pichushkin, known as the chessboard killer. While we won't delve into the gruesome specifics, it's important to acknowledge the chilling reality of such figures. These individuals, driven by terrifying motives, have cast long, dark shadows over Russia's crime history. These chilling tales are a reminder of the darker side of society. Russia is grappling with a severe drug problem, particularly with a dangerous drug known as crocodile. This substance, cheaper than heroin and easy to produce, has spread like wildfire across the country. It's a scourge that's eating away at the fabric of Russian society. Its devastating effects are not just physical, causing severe tissue damage and gangrene, but also social, tearing apart families and communities. The country's health system is struggling to cope with the rising number of addicts and the associated health complications. The fight against drug abuse is another major challenge for Russia. Russia was a key player in the historic space race. The Soviet Union, the predecessor of modern Russia, had remarkable achievements in space exploration. In the midst of the Cold War, they launched the first artificial satellite, Sputnik, into orbit. But perhaps their most notable triumph was when Yuri Gagarin became the first man to journey into outer space. This feat was a major victory for the Soviets, and a significant moment in human history. The legacy of the space race still influences Russia's scientific and technological pursuits. The Cold War may be over, but its impact on Russia is still felt today. The standoff between the Soviet Union and the United States fundamentally transformed Russia's political landscape and economic structure. Internationally, the Cold War rivalry established Russia as a major player on the global stage, a role it continues to assert. From its semi-presidential republic system to its prominent position in world politics, the echoes of the Cold War era are still evident. The Cold War era continues to shape Russia's trajectory in the world. Vladimir Putin is a figure that commands attention worldwide. As the prevailing force in Russia's political landscape, Putin has held the reins of power in some form or another for over 2 decades. His influence has shaped the nation, steering it on a course that distinctly echoes his vision. Known for his assertive leadership style, Putin has left a lasting impact on the country, an impact that will likely be felt for generations to come. Whether loved or feared, Putin's influence on Russia is undeniable.